Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another edition of Michelle May Yoga. Today, we're just going to chill. We're just going to do a couple of restorative postures. And I was reviewing my channel. I noticed, wow, I have everything that's lots of energy, energy, energy. What about some things where we can slow down and chill out? So, if you have essential oils, I would recommend like orange or lavender, geranium, anything that's more calming, very soothing. I also recommend socks because we're going to use the essential oils on the soles of our feet, and creating a really nice environment. So I have some flowers, I have a little bit of tea, and if you have blocks, straps, an eye pillow, that's all in the chat, so you can see that. But whatever it takes to put you in a relaxed mode or like a spa mode, right? So we're going to start seated, and we're going to start with the essential oils. And the essential oils you can use at any pulse point, but I'm going to use them on the soles of my feet, and I would recommend that to you as well. So this particular one is just a blend of orange and lavender, and it's a roller ball method. So I'm just going to put it on the soles of my feet and rub it in. And the reason why I like to use the socks is, that it's oil, which means there's a possibility that maybe you could slip, right? And I don't want you to slip. Definitely don't want you to slip. And again, we're not going to do anything very active. We're going to do restorative postures that will help us to open up the body, but also relax the body. And then once you rub those essential oils in, again, I just did it with my feet. You can also do it with your hands. Put the socks on. If you don't have socks, it's fine. But I like using the socks after I put the essential oils on. And we're going to start in what is called Supta Baddha Konasana. So if you have a strap, you're going to take that strap around the small of your back. And this is going to allow us to open up the lower back body. And you're going to make a loop with the strap that's going behind your waist and then around your feet. Okay? And then you take that strap and you thread it through. So I'm using an Iyengar belt. It's a white belt. There's a little divot. It's very much like when you, if you travel and you put on a seat belt on the plane, it's the same method. You just thread it through, right? And you can make it as tight or as loose as you want to. And then situate yourself on the mat so that you can lay back, right? And then I'm going to use the two blocks underneath my back and my head. So tall block is going to support my head. Mid block is going to support my upper back. So situate yourself so that you can recline. And I'm going to call this the tail of the strap so that I can adjust it if I need to. And then reclining back, the block that's at the medium height is going to support my upper back. And then the block that's at the tall height is going to support my head. Now I can adjust that strap to make it tighter or looser, right? And then you're situating yourself so that you can allow your hips to open. Now, this is kind of a double whammy because I'm also getting some openness across my chest because I have that block at the medium height. And then my neck stays even because I have the block at the tall height. So there's no tension in the neck. Then you can let the arms relax by the sides of the body. You can have one hand at the heart, one hand at the belly. So let's say you didn't want to put the essential oils on your feet. You could put the essential oils on a cotton ball and just put the cotton ball like at your chest area, right? And then if you have an eye pillow, you can use the eye pillow across the eyes and let your senses withdraw. If you don't have an eye pillow, you just close your eyes. So here you're getting hip opening, you're getting lengthening of the lower back, you're getting a lift of the chest, you're getting the evenness of the neck on all sides, and you're breathing in and out through your nose. Supta Baddha Konasana with props and essential oils. So in this position, you could stay here for 1 minute to 5 minutes, just depends on how much time you have. Take an inhale here. And then when you exhale, draw the knees towards one another and bring your feet in towards you and take the strap off of your feet and extend the legs out. And then lead with your chest. Press your forearms and your elbows down. Lift your chest up. And then move your blocks to one side. Right? You're going to move your blocks to one side. You're going to remove the strap. And then come back to laying on your backs. So your props are close by. You're gonna come back to laying on your backs. And if you didn't have an eye pillow, you could take like a small towel and fold it up and let it rest across your eyes. And then lay back on your backs, let the soles of the feet come to the ground. Your feet are hip socket distance apart. And then take your right outer ankle to your left knee. Draw your left knee in towards you. And you can hold on to the back of your left thigh. You can hold on to the front of the left shin, or you can straighten out that leg. You also have a strap that you can use the strap to the archway of the foot, right? And then lift the head up, tuck the chin slightly. And so we had a hip opening, and now we're just moving to another part of the hip. Right? Then as you inhale, place the feet back down. As you exhale, take your left outer ankle above your right knee, and then draw your right knee in towards you. You can hold on to the back of the right thigh, the front of the right shin, or you can straighten the leg up to the ceiling. And same thing, you just want to make sure that you're not overly taking the chin to the ceiling. The chin is slightly sloping down, and you're breathing. So just another part of the hip that we're getting to. Take an inhale here. And then when you exhale, place your feet back down and let the knees softly touch. And let the hands rest at the lower part of the abdomen. And just begin to take smooth, steady inhales. Smooth, steady exhales. Stay here for the inhalation. Stay here for the exhalation. When you're ready, find your strap and a block and hug your right knee in towards you. And then place your block at the outer right hip. Right? So it's going to be like a little bit of a break. It could be low, it could be medium, it could be high. Let's say medium or low would be ideal. And then find your strap, take your strap to the archway of your right foot and extend the right heel up to the ceiling, extend the left leg forward and straight. So I have shown you other videos where we did the hamstring stretch. We're just going to do it in a little bit more restorative way. And then let that block serve as a brace for your right outer hip. And then take that right leg out to the right to any degree, right? Your right shoulder and your right elbow, they're in one line. You're extending out through your right heel. Lengthen your lower back and your tailbone towards the front edge of your mat. As you inhale, bring the leg back to center. And then as you exhale, hold on to the strap with both hands. Let your arm bones get heavy into the arm sockets. And let that right thigh bone get heavy into your hip socket. Stay here, inhale. Then when you exhale, bend your right knee, hug it in, pause. And then place both feet onto the mat. So I'm just going to turn around so that you can see better. And so you're just going to situate yourself the same way. Hug your left knee in. Place that block at the outer left hip, at the low height, medium, or tall. I'm going to go with low. And then draw that knee in towards you. Straighten out your left leg. Take the strap to the archway of that left foot. And then extend out the right leg. So you would keep your right knee bent if you have anything going on with your lower back. Otherwise, straighten out that leg. And then allow that left leg to go out to the left. So the block is just going to put a brace on it. So using the strap, using the blocks, it gives it a more restorative quality. Right? We're not trying to overwork. We're just trying to elicit the relaxation response. We're always go, go, go. But sometimes we need to slow down and just chill. As you inhale, bring the leg back up. And then as you exhale, hold onto the strap with both hands. Okay? Flex your feet. And same thing, the left thigh bone is descending into the hip socket and your arm bones are descending into the arm sockets. Slightly tuck of the chin, stay here, inhale. And then when you exhale, hug your left knee in towards you, release the strap to one side. Bring the right knee in to meet the left. Pause here. Move the block to one side. And then very slowly roll to one side. And make your way into child's pose. So in child's pose, the soles of the feet could touch, the big toes could touch, the knees can go apart. And just breathe smoothly, steadily in and out through your nose. Take another inhale here. And then when you exhale, shift your weight forward. Curl your toes under, lift the legs to straight. Come into downward dog pose and find your blocks. See if you can stack them one on top of the other. And then you're going to bring your hairline, the forehead line, to the blocks, right? So now you're just doing downward dog in a restorative way. You can even take the hands wider apart, like the width of your mat, and let the head gently release to the blocks. This is sometimes good to do if you have a little bit of a headache, having a little bit of pressure at the temples, using the blocks in a way to alleviate some of that tension. Stay here, inhale. Now when you exhale, walk your hands back to meet your feet. Bring your blocks with you. And then perhaps take your blocks to a higher height. I'm also using my towel so that it's a softer surface. And let the head rest on the blocks. The legs don't have to be completely straight. You're allowing that hairline to rest on the block towel. Stay here, inhale. Stay here, exhale. And again, all of these postures you can do anywhere from a minute to 5 minutes apiece. Inhale, lengthen your chest. Exhale, move the palms to one side. Bend your knees, have a seat. And extend the legs forward and straight. So now we're going to come into Paschimottanasana with the blocks, right? So again, these are restorative postures, just as a way of rejuvenating the body, allowing the body to rest. And we're just chilling in this video, right? So take a block or two, place that block in between the legs. And I'm taking the blocks at the lower part of the legs. And depending on your flexibility, you're going to either have the block, completely flat, medium height, or tall. So let's go tall. And I'm putting the towel on top of the block so it's a little bit softer. Reach the arms up, inhale, and then exhale, fold, bringing your forehead, hairline to the block. The arms can rest by the sides of the body. If you wanted it more active, you could hold onto the feet. But again, we're just trying to restore and chill. Smooth, steady inhales, smooth, steady exhales. So you can use these postures, in your toolbox when you're feeling like I don't have a lot of energy, but I do want to do something. I'm feeling a little bit tired, but I do want to do something. And then as you inhale, reach the arms forward and up. As you exhale, release the arms down. The last thing that we're going to do is second to the last thing, is a spinal twist. So draw that right knee in towards you. I'm placing my hands underneath the right thigh. Right foot can stay there. You could cross the right leg over. You could bend the left knee. So stage 1, 2, and 3, if you will. Right arm behind you, left arm up. Inhale. And then exhale, twist. As you inhale, reach the crown of the head up. As you exhale, look over your right shoulder and maybe bring that right hand a little bit more towards the left side of your body. Take an inhale here. Then exhale, unwind. Free your legs forward and straight. And pause. Place your hands underneath your left thigh. Draw your left knee in towards you. Stay there or cross the left leg over the right. Stay there or lean to your right side. Bend the right knee. Left arm behind you, right arm reaches up. Inhale to grow tall. Exhale to twist. Every time you inhale, reach up towards the ceiling. Every time you exhale, see if you can just turn from below the navel a little bit more towards your left side. Take an inhale here. And then exhale, unwind. Free your legs forward and straight. Pause there. And then find your way to a cross shin position, right? So you're sitting up tall. And then from here, if you didn't want it, we're just going to sit and breathe for a moment. If you didn't want to do that, you could always lay on your backs for Shavasana, or you can take your legs up against the wall and recline in Viparita Dandasana. But here we're just going to sit for a bit and just breathe in and out through your nose. You could close your eyes. You can have your gaze be forward and soft. You could settle your gaze on even a candle, right? Or even just like beautiful set of flowers. And as you breathe in, feel that your chest can expand. As you breathe out, draw the navel in and up towards the spine. Fill the lower lobes of your lungs with your breath, the mid lobes of your lungs with your breath, and then the upper lobes of your lungs with your breath. Really try to have a sense of diaphragmatic breathing, breathing into the fronts, the sides, and the backs of the body. Taking an opportunity here just to scan through your body, notice how it feels. Giving yourself permission just to chill. Not always to do a lot, but maybe just do a few restorative postures so you can have a sense of rejuvenation. And notice when slowing down, slowing the breath, taking a moment to sit, to do restorative postures, how that affects your nervous system and how it can elicit the relaxation response. Bring your hands to your heart. Allow your heart to lift and your mind to bow towards your heart. Gently lift the heart, lift the chest, lift the chin. Release the hands. If the eyes were closed, gently open them. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you like it, give me a thumbs up, put something in the chat, and then subscribe so that you can join me live every Saturday. Thank you so much for being a part of this YouTube channel. Peace out, yogis. Ciao for now, and see you next Saturday. Don't forget, find some time to get some essential oils. Find some time just to chill and relax. Peace out. Ciao for now. Thank you for watching another edition of Michelle McKay Yoga. Namaste.